Dale Earnhardt Jr. has joined us. He drives the number 88 National Guard Superman Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports, fresh off a win at Pocono. And Dale, you won here in 2012 with the Batman superhero on your car. This week you got Superman paint scheme as part of the Hendricks Superman Hall of Heroes program. So you must have something for superheroes. And what do you think about having a superhero on your car this weekend, and how you think that's going to play out for you?
Well, we've got to prove to the fans that Superman's not bad luck for me. We ran Superman on the car at Charlotte, and everybody was very excited about the promotion with DC Comics that we're doing at Hendrick Motorsports. We've got a program with them for a couple of years. It's going to be very exciting. And pairing DC Comics with the National Guard seemed like a natural fit. And we went into Charlotte thinking we were going to do very well. The car was very fast, and felt like we had a good shot at running really well, maybe even winning the race. But had some troubles in the race, so my race fans were a little curious as to whether we needed to have Superman back on the car. So we're here to prove this weekend that he belongs on the hood, and that we can do some great things and hopefully win this race this weekend. I think it's a great looking race car. I thought it looked awesome at Charlotte. Now we got the gold numbers on it this weekend, and Superman's on the hood, so I'm excited. I enjoy working with DC Comics. They're a fun group of people with a lot of great initiatives that match well with our sport, and that fit well with our sport. So we like to have them around. Need to keep them around, and hopefully win a race here and get them excited about the future.
Take questions now for Dale. We'll start here with Claire B. Lang on the front row.
Claire B. Lang Series. Claire B. Lang Series XM NASCAR Radio. What was the thing that stood out in the celebration or reaction you got from people during the week? And the other thing is, I talked to your team after the race last week, and they said, we're damn sick of running second, and we met in the morning, and we want to be taking it to Miami, and they're really, have up on going for it.
Well, the one thing that stands out to me is the fans' reaction, especially the stuff on YouTube, the stuff Mike Davis puts together, and just being able to see that really makes it's a bit of an ultimate reward, and is kind of at the core of why you go out and race. Wouldn't be any fun. We would all be bored to death if there wasn't nobody here watching. And to see somebody get that excited and that happy about a result of our efforts is a hell of a pat on the back. So that's the big takeaway. Obviously, we're real happy about how we performed and felt worthy of winning that race, and felt like that we're that kind of team that can go out there and win multiple races and compete very well. I've felt for a while now that we were right on the brink of something good, something new, and hopefully that's what we're seeing this year, and hopefully it can get even better. I think we can compete even better than we are now, and hopefully we can make that happen in the next several months when the timing's right.
Let's go to Nate Ryan. Nate, and then we'll go to Kenny Bruce.
Nate Ryan, USA Today Sports. Is Kyle Larson. Sorry, there's been too much stuff here. It's confused me. Has Ryan Newman answered your text?
No, yet? I don't know. Is he here?
Tell us the whole story of what happened there.
Let me check. He doesn't. Well, I wouldn't say that. I don't expect. Oh, yes, he did. He said I should have texted last night, but I still don't know where he's at. Yeah, this is what happened. And this is the honest truth. On Tuesday, he asked me if he could take a ride to the racetrack, which is common for drivers to do that. And we were leaving at 8:30. That's what it said on my calendar. And then since Tuesday, we've added some media to this morning, did a couple things out front, and so my PR guy, Mike Hogue, moved takeoff time to 8 o'clock. And I didn't know about it. I didn't look at my calendar. And when I got up this morning, I didn't look at the clock. I just got in the shower, went downstairs, got in the car, and drove to the airport and got in the plane. And I forgot about Ryan. But if it, you know, even if we were taking off at 8:30 and he wasn't there, I probably would have left him. But he should have texted me last night. But I think he got a ride, so that was unfortunate for sure. But it happens.
Do you think about that at all? Does it surprise you that all of a sudden, okay, that's what we're talking about?
Definitely, that's new. That's a new conversation topic for us. But I just want to win the next one. We have so much fun winning, going to Victor Lane, and last week was so much fun. The feeling that you get inside and that you have for several hours after that, it's like the best feeling ever. And want to do it again. Want to do it now, this weekend. So I just want to win more races and take care of the car and finish as well as we can. And I think that mentality and making that a reality can win us a championship. But just 1 week at a time, trying to win a race. That's what we're trying to do.
All right, we'll come up front.
Dale, Mike Ackelson from WFMJ TV. Now that you have the 2 wins, you're pretty much punched into the chase. Do you gamble some maybe to get more victories, or do you play it cautious?
No, we don't play it cautious. We've gambled pretty good, a little bit more than we typically would after we won Daytona because of the new point system. So I think that we can even be a bit more aggressive, and Steve probably will in certain situations. We can definitely be more aggressive with our fuel mileage. That's typically the one thing that you'll be more aggressive with. Whereas, say, if you don't win a win and you're 3 laps short, you might try to stay out and hope for them cautions, or try to save that fuel mileage over that particular run. Whereas with 2 wins, we might do that with something like 7 or 8 laps short. Something ridiculous. But, hey, if we get a couple cautions, then we're right on the fine line of making it work. And track position at some of these tracks is so important. For example, this past weekend at Pocono, you could really gamble hard on that fuel mileage, where 2 years ago you'd have definitely come down pit road and filled it up and tried to get a top 10, like we did in 2012, I think.
Additional questions? We'll go here, and then we'll end with Nate.
Hey, Dale, with your success here, what is your confidence level coming into this weekend here at Michigan?
I feel pretty good. You gotta kind of you got to be confident because we've ran well here, but at the same time, this is a new package. We haven't raced here with the cars slammed to the ground and all the new rules that we got this year, and we've got some new competitors in the battle. The 4 car's been lightning fast every week, so you got to be looking at him when practice starts today, see how they are, because they're going to be fast, and you got a lot of new players and some new cars that are going to be up front trying to compete, and a lot of new challenges to face that you didn't face last year or the year before. So it's a little bit of a new, whole new deal. So we'll see how it works out. I think we can be quick. We came here and tested for Goodyear, had some opportunity to work on our car a little bit while we were at the test, and maybe learn some things that we need, we need to learn. Hopefully that'll give us an edge.
I guess following up on that, Dale, you've been strong here since June of 2012, but I know last August I think there was a tire problem that kind of had you a little bit spooked. With that test, does that give you a lot of confidence coming back to Michigan? Do you feel like you're in good shape?
Well, I wouldn't run too long on them tires at the test. We just, we just would run 15, 20 lap runs and look at wear and let Goodyear decide on what tire they felt comfortable with. we blew a tire in the race last year, blew a right front, hit the wall. We blew a motor the other race. We were running well in both events, leading one and running in the top 10 in the other. So I feel like we can be competitive here, and we'll just have to we'll just have to be real conservative on our right front camber, air pressures, and things like that to make sure the tire lives. That's going to cost us some speed and cost us some competitiveness in our car, but to make sure we don't have any problems, that's what we're going to have to do. And maybe we can work around that with some other components in the car and regain that speed throughout the weekend.